This video is not intended for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Humanity, look how far you've fallen. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother. Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. Holy shit, it's Starry Eyed Girl.
Hello, everybody.
Good
I'm
morning.
loving that. I'm all fired up now.
Yeah.
Oh, I've
Holy
missed this.
crap. We have missed you. Good morning,
Oh,
Starry Eyed Girl.
good morning, Loki.
How are you? Oh my God, you look great. That picture I've got is so out of date. I've got this picture over here, like Starry Eyed Girl. No, out of date.
I'm gonna have to do an updated one, aren't I?
You're looking great. Good morning.
Thank you. Yeah, the week I was saying just before we went live, I've not been very well. So yeah, it's thank you for the compliment.
Oh my Lord! What? Listen, let's start off with that. What happened? Why have you not been doing well?
Oh God, just cold, usual infections, sinus infections, and oh yeah, it's start of the new school year. So yeah, I'm getting all the bugs, but obviously,
the petri dish that is the new school year.
yeah. And over here, you can't see a doctor face to face unless you've had a negative COVID test. You've got no chance of getting in unless you your arms hanging off or something. So yes, I've had to do all that. So I had my first ever COVID test. That was fun, and thankfully it's come back negative. But yeah, so it's all fun. Look, it's all fun.
Well, Josh from Project Storytime says,
"Hello, Josh. I've missed you too."
Good old Josh Momini, the Mominies. Yeah. Half the people in chat are like, huh? What?
That's a very old gag now.
Oh man. So what have you been up to? We have missed you. I know I've caught a couple of your Doctor Who shows every once in a while on YouTube because I keep track of people. You have no idea, people, how many notifications I get. My phone goes off all day.
I can imagine. Actually, I've been taking a break. Obviously, I've not been very well, but then it was the summer holidays. So I had the kids around for 6 weeks. Well, they were nearly 7 weeks actually. So yes, I've just been taking a break. Took a bit of a break from YouTube. Enjoying the good weather. This is the best weather we've had this week. Purple will tell you. It's been better than the entire summer. It's basically rained most of that's England for you.
Rain in England? No.
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 It's really annoying because that stereotype is true. It's like rain for most of the summer. But yeah, just spending the time with the kids. We've had some good times. We've been back to the cinema. They're open now. We went to see Free Guy. I really enjoyed that. I would recommend that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean anything with Ryan Reynolds is good anyway. But yeah, it was funny. There were no wokeness in it. It was just funny, entertaining romp basically. And if you like your gaming, there's some really fun bits in it and some really fun cameos as well. But I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, definitely don't bother with Shang-Chi. go and see Free Guy.
Go and see Free Guy. Yeah, forget about Shang-Chi and the rings.
But yeah, I mean, I saw the trailer while I was in the cinema, and it just looked so boring, safe, and yeah, it's just
it's
not.
it's a cinematic whiteboard.
Have you seen it?
No, but I had a long conversation with Mexican Iron Man yesterday
Mhm.
on Taco Tuesday about Shang-Chi, and I have read a lot of the reviews, and I'm gonna watch it. I will. I'm not gonna do a review of it because I don't review anything Disney anymore. I just don't.
No.
I won't.
Don't blame you.
Doesn't mean I'm not watching, but it does
No.
mean I'm not gonna
Yeah,
get many
okay.
free press.
Oh yeah, no, don't pay to watch it. It didn't look bad. It just looked really generic on it. Yeah, there was nothing that really excited me. Nothing that really excited the kids. And I can think of better films I can show them if they want to look at kung fu. I mean, my oldest Josh, he's just getting into anime now. So he's been watching One Punch Man. And
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I've never seen it before, so I've been watching it at the same time, and we're really getting into that. Darling in the Franxx as well. So I've discovered anime at last. I know there's gonna be people
Nice.
shouting, going, "Oh, Starry, where have you been?"
That is excellent. That is
Yeah.
excellent. I'm so glad. One Punch Man is Josh. One Punch Man is great. I completely agree. One Punch Man is absolutely excellent. When he starts getting a little older and he can watch more of the blood and guts, introduce him to a movie called Fist of the North Star. It's one of the first anime movies but it's very bloody. Very bloody. Ninja Scroll. I love the old movies. I love the old movies that came out in the 80s and the 90s. That's what got me, into anime hardcore.
The only anime I think I'd ever watch was when they did all that tie-ins to the Matrix, and they did Enter the Matrix. That was fun. And I really enjoyed that. And I really should have got into it earlier.
Some of those are really good. They did a really good job on those. The CGI one, the one about the Osiris?
Yeah.
The Osiris, that I really liked that when I saw that. I was like, oh my god, they absolutely excellent job.
Yeah, because I've not seen anything like that before, and I just thought, oh, this is gorgeous.
Go 13, yes. Dave Bob Go 13. There's some really good older, absolutely older movies. Cowboy Bebop, says Larry.
Yeah, I've heard of that. But is that something for now, or is that something for when he's a bit older?
One thing I will suggest is a show called Rising of the Shield Hero that he can watch now. And that is very, very good. That's like these four guys get pulled into a alternate reality, and it's like you have come and you must save our world. You are the visitors from another world. You must save our world. It's really good. It's really good.
Yeah,
it's not what you expect.
Okay, cool.
So I absolutely love that show. I can't rave about that show enough. The Titans one is very bloody, very
Yeah,
bloody, and
okay.
very adult. Attack on Titan. It's another one that is very good, but very bloody.
Right, okay. I
Not
will
a
watch that first.
not a stream. Not a Starry Eyed Girl is a proper Brit. Not a stream without a spot of tea.
Do you know what, Josh? I'm going to have to rescind my Britishness because it's not tea, it's coffee. I've run out of tea.
Oh
Can you
shit!
believe? I know. So yeah, so we've got a heat wave in England, and I've got no tea. What's that about? I'm an imposter.
Purple suggests My Hero Academia.
Yes, I've heard of that one as well. Yes, purple. Again, is that another one that would be okay for him to watch?
I have not watched My Hero Academia.
Okay.
I have not. That's one of the ones I haven't caught yet.
So I think I've seen that on. I think I've seen it on Netflix. So yeah, I'll have to check that out. I'll give that a watch.
And Mark Damley tired. What the hell? No tea.
No, but I've got a Dalek, Mark.
Give
me some credit.
She's got a Dalek mug. Let's talk. Who for we got you? We can't have Starry Eyed Girl on and not talk a little Who. What do you think? They're gone.
They're gone. Oh yes.
I mean, I know I'm not like as Who as y'all. I've seen the old Who, very old Who, black and white Who.
Yes.
But even I was like, ding dong, bitches are dead.
I know.
Ding dong, the dumbass bitches are dead. So
yes,
I mean,
not a moment too soon. Yeah, do you know what? There's been more unity and celebration and more, buzz about Doctor again since that it was announced that she's leaving and Chris Chibnall is leaving than anything that's happened these past 4 years. So yeah, it's really telling. Not that the BBC will take any notice because they're like Disney and Lucasfilm and everything else. They're still going to do what they're going to do. But yeah, it should be, a big red flag. Like, hang on, people are getting unified again. But yeah, no, it's brilliant news. The worrying thing is who's going to replace, because if it carries on, if they keep going in this direction with all the wokeness and everything, obviously it doesn't matter who they get in, it's going to be rubbish. It's going to be the same old. So, things need to change, right at the top. Because at the moment it's just, like cut a head off, another one going back. There's rumours that the show might not come back at all.
Really?
Yeah. Because of the falling ratings. The BBC's having a hard time. People are cancelling the TV license. I think they've lost something like 1 million people have cancelled. And obviously they get a lot of revenue for that. So yeah, things are not looking good for the BBC. And it's just so weird because the kind of like sat there like, but what have we done wrong? Like, well,
if you really think about it, and this is how I see it. The comic book store I have gone to for the last 5 years. 5 years ago, there was a TARDIS in the window. There was Doctor Who merchandise on the shelves. There was videos. There were box sets. There was all kinds of stuff that you could buy at the comic book store. Now there is a little corner with a little table that has all the half price stuff, and there's a couple of a Jody Sonic screwdriver thrown over there in a busted ass package, and a couple of things from before she became the Doctor, and that's it. There's nothing in the window. There's nothing on the shelves. There's the discount bargain bin.
The sad thing is, nobody cares. Yeah, exactly. I'd love a TARDIS. Not her TARDIS, obviously, but I would love a proper sized TARDIS. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I mean, this is it. The yes, purple. If you haven't already, I cancelled mine last year after everything that happened with Doctor Who. And not just that, I mean, everything that's been going off at the moment, the stuff with the cove, it's just scaremongering every day. The news is just awful. It's biased. It's not reporting everything that's going off. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, it's not just America. It's happening here as well. Yeah, and people have just had enough of it.
Yeah, and that's the craziest thing about all of this is how much more damage can they do, and they're willingly doing this. This is something they're all in. Penny for a pound is what my grandpa used to do. Oh, son, if you're in it, you got to be in it for a penny and a pound. And that's what they're in it, a penny and a pound, to just completely destroy the things that people love in the fandoms.
I mean, a lot of people think it is just ineptitude, but no, it's from the powers that be. It's the heads of the BBC, the head of drama, Piers Wenger. They agree with this. That's their MO, and it's it's across the board. I think Doctor Who has come off worse. I know Gary Nerdrotic, he talks a lot about this, and he says that Doctor Who has come off worse, and I agree with him. It certainly. I mean, Star Wars has kind of got that safety net with the Mandalorian at the moment. With Doctor Who, it's not just the hate anymore. It's apathy. People, and the normies are forgetting about it. Nobody, I mean, very few people care about rumors. The people are forgetting it's there. I mean, it's returning in the autumn. So in a few weeks, it's coming back for 6 episodes, and then 3 specials, and then she's gone.
God.
They can't even manage a full series.
No. And I have a special message. I have a special message for you. It's a 1999 super chat from Mexican Iron Man, who said, "Good news! The restraining order on Lupita is in motion. Now the lovely Starry Eyed can fight over me with purple. No, you take him. Versus I don't want him. You take him. No, you take him. Ready? Fight. Love you."
Oh, I love you too, Mike. It's about time. It's about time you did that restraining order.
Got rid of that heartless harpy. I think that's what you called her, the heartless harpy.
Yeah, I think. I think purple would win at the minute because I'm not up to fighting. But obviously, that's why he just wants 2 beautiful women fighting over him, of course.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter what kind of fight, because he's talking about no, I don't want him. You take him. Oh my Lord. Burble Valkyrie, the BBC destroyed their flagship show. It's tragic to see a once loved show be forgotten and ignored.
It is. It's heartbreaking. But I mean, there's still things happening. There's a lot of the classic series is still selling. You mentioned the black and white episodes that you used to watch, Loki. They've just released one, a Patrick Troughton one, Second Doctor adventure called The Web of Fear. I think it's the final episode went missing.
Yes.
So they've animated. They've got the sound. They've got the audio recording for it. So they've animated that missing part, and then they've released it as a Blu-ray.
Oh, that's brilliant! That is brilliant,
and it's doing really well. There's a big interest in the Second Doctor stuff because there's so little of the first and second stuff still around.
I actually know someone who has that on VHS. I actually know someone who has that on VHS. Wow. It's one of those behind under the table black market things with Doctor Who is
Wow.
some of these episodes they don't have the video for, but some people trade stuff like this and sell it, on the, behind the scenes for $200-300 for a VHS.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Yeah, there's a huge market. Anything to do with that era. They did. Character did a Patrick Troughton action figure, and the TARDIS from that episode, and the TARDIS is actually wrong. The sign, the police sign, public call box, is on the wrong side of the door, but that was an error that actually happened during production and nobody picked up on it. So that's just made it like super collectible because it's on the wrong side. I think it's been going for like £40. And the day they released it, the website crashed because there were that many people trying to get hold of it. So the appetite for Doctor Who is still there, just not
Current day.
Yeah.
I don't understand how the BBC can't see that and just go, you know what, we made a mistake. We admit we made a mistake. It's not, guys, it's not the fact that you had a female doctor. It's the fact that you nosedived it into the ground and put all this political and ideological crap involved in it. They could have had a really good season, and it's not that people weren't ready for anything. They can try and say that, oh, people weren't ready for a female doctor. No, that's just your bullshit excuse.
Yeah. Oh, it's the automatic response that gets wheeled out every time.
And Archer Colin P makes a really good point. Given the difference in season length, the earliest Doctors may have actually done more episodes in one season than Jodie Whittaker has altogether.
Oh, absolutely. And it's really funny because she has done apart from Eccleston, because obviously he only did that one series, but apart from him, I mean, he's an anomaly anyway. She's done the fewest amount, but she's still being hailed as popular as David Tennant. And just by the way it's been spread out, I mean, she became the Doctor in Christmas Day 2017, and she will finish being the Doctor in 2022. So that makes it sound like, oh, she's been around for 5 years. But some of them years she's just done one special, and they've been absolutely pitiful.
Oh man!
They even messed up the Daleks.
How do you mess up the Daleks? How do you mess up the Daleks?
They made it really like thin, and it looked like a female Dalek, like a corset. Bizarre. And in this forthcoming series, it looks like they're going to have female Sontarans. And Sontarans are a male clone race. They're bred for war. That's all they do. But we've got to have woke Sontarans. So yeah, and they're bringing the Weeping Angels back, and I can't wait to see how they're going to ruin them. Because they'll find a way.
Oh yeah, they will. They will find a way. They'll find a way to ruin everything now. The Mark Dampingly Tired. 3 years running around with her mouth open. Flycatcher Jodie.
She does. She can't when she can't run, and when she does run, yes, she has her mouth open all the time like a goldfish. It's just like that's kind of a big part of the gig is you have to do a lot of running. You're running away from monsters. You're running down corridors. You've got to be able to run. She just can't do it.
No, she can't. And I'm glad she's going. I am. I'm glad she's going. This they caused divisiveness, is what they did.
Yes.
They caused divisiveness. They caused caused crap. They didn't open anybody's eyes to anything. They didn't start a revolution. They didn't introduce us to anything new. All they did was change the past and try and ruin the lore of something that people have held dear for decades. Where have we heard that before? You know, it's a thing. It's a theme. Hey, you know what? Let's screw over the fans and destroy everything everyone's ever known about this.
And it's just that mentality of, oh, we're going to take this away. We're going to take that away from the fans. Oh, you're not having that anymore. You're not having that hero anymore. It's got to be our hero. No, she's not, Dave. She's average at best. She's very good in like supporting roles. She'd be very good in a soap. She's good at like doing the mum thing a lot, you know, like the emotional stuff. She can't do the gobbledygook. She can't do the drama stuff. She can't do the comedy. Her attempt to comedy is kind of trying to copy David Tennant and Matt Smith. She hasn't got her own take on the character. No. Yeah, absolutely, Josh. And yeah, and the big problem with how Jodie approaches it is she just approaches it like it's pretend. And you know, yeah, it is. But every other actor took it seriously.
Yes.
It wasn't just a role. You know, they were the Doctor to the point where Tom Baker, during his tenure, he wouldn't be seen to smoke in public because he didn't want the kids to see him, because he knew that'd break the illusion. Things like, I mean, I mentioned it before, but when Peter Capaldi got the role, he was a fan right from the 60s. He watched it from the very start. When he got into the TARDIS set, you know, the crew were there and they were showing him what to do, and he was like, no, stop, because I know how to steer the TARDIS. You don't need to show me. I know what that button does. And I know, because he'd already got in his head, you know, it's like, I am the Doctor. I know what I'm doing. And she just doesn't seem to get, she's not a geek. She does, and you know, you don't have to be a fan, but I think you've got to take it seriously. Like, if you don't take it seriously, you know, how is the viewer going to take it seriously?
Yeah.
And if you can't take it seriously, and you know that's supposed to be your job, you're being paid to, you know, make us believe that this is serious, you know, and we've got to care in the stakes, and she just can't do that.
No, she can't. I don't think she has the capacity. I don't think she in any way, shape, or form realized what this was going to be. Oh, it's just another job. No, it's not just another job.
I think she knew it'd be a good platform, and she's actually mentioned that in interviews, and Chris Chibnall as well. And yeah, it's all about the message. Not about the entertainment. Where have we heard that before?
Yes. It's about the message we present. Speaking of messages, because we brought this up a little bit before we went live. I love the poster of Rivendell. I love that picture of Rivendell behind you. That is so beautiful. I'm now hunting one. I will have one. I will have one now because I absolutely love that picture. I've got a big map. I've got a big map, a huge.
Yes, you have. I've seen you. Yes. Oh,
of Middle Earth. I love Middle Earth. I never get to talk Middle Earth because we never talk Lord of the Rings, and I refuse to talk about the new damn the new series coming to Amazon. Bad Steven Seagal from the Crisco Court. Always love hearing Starry's voice.
Oh, thank you, Steven. Miss you too.
And Project Storytime. I was at a fan convention last month. Not one doctor who cosplayed. Barely any DW art at the vendor booth. It's so sad considering how big it was just a few years ago.
It is really insane. But they've really cut down the range. Titan Comics are basically doing very little. They're basically doing like the bare minimum. And I think any 13th Doctor stuff, there's another Doctor involved. So it's usually the 10th Doctor, David Tennant, because his face sells. There's no new merchandise for the new stuff. and what there is already, it's not selling. Yeah, it's just bizarre. The only thing that is selling at the minute is anything with David Tennant on or classic series. That that will always have, just like classic Star Trek, classic Star Wars. It'll always have that appeal. There's a new Doctor Who, like I'm trying to think what it's not quite a thing. No, they're trying to be like the Harry Potter thing in London and failed miserably because it's all themed around the 13th Doctor.
Yeah, it's all Jodie.
Yeah, and it must be a sign because it's been flooded loads of times. I keep seeing stuff on the internet saying, "Oh, we've had to refund these tickets because it's been flooded." I'm like, take it as a sign. Nobody wants this, and it's like £50 a ticket. So if my family wanted to go, that'd be £200 just
That's
to get in.
insane.
One, nobody's going to pay that, and we've got a pandemic going on. Nobody's got that amount of money, and if they did, nobody's going to spend it on that. But yeah, they keep having these mad ideas. It's like they're kind of trying to force people into accepting her, and it's just not going to happen.
No. And MB Geek, let's talk with a $5 super chat. Says started working out again. Day 3 doing clean week. After only 3 days, I feel better and less winded. Doing TikTok videos to keep me motivated. Congratulations,
well
Jesse.
Done. That's
well
brilliant, done. Jesse.
And let's see, since you are working out, you know what? One day you're going to be built like this guy. Skull! Thank you so much, Jesse. Thank you. Mexican Iron Man. You guys keep the fires burning bright. Thank you guys so very much for your super chats. And Mark Dampingly Tired as well. Thank you, brother. I knew I had another one there. Yes. Oh man. Purple Valkyrie asks, could we have an update on our Valhalla mascot Taco? How is Taco? The donkey.
He's doing. That was a good Yorkshire accent then, Loki. As far as the last I heard, doing really well. The park is open.
So you can have visitors again.
Can have visitors again. It's just a bit difficult trying to get down at the moment, but yeah, they're getting visitors, they're getting funding again. Everything's starting up again. So hopefully. I mean, I don't know if I'll get down this year, but next year for sure. I will make sure I get a photo of Taco.
If we ever do a meetup, I know we're gonna have a meetup here. I don't know whether we're gonna do it at the we're probably gonna do it at the Echo Base. When Echo Base does their meetup, we'll have a small Valhalla meetup. But if we ever do a meetup there across the pond, we've all got to go and get a picture with Taco. We all have to go and we have to get a picture with Starry and Taco and Purple and Mexican Iron Man. Mexican Iron Man can fly us all out there. Yeah, I said that, Mike. Mexican Iron Man can fly us all out there. And
Mike, you can do that. Mike can do the catering as well.
Oh my God. And we'll all get a picture with Taco. Yeah. I would love that. Taco, guys, for anybody that doesn't know, Taco is a donkey that Starry paid to have it taken care of. You help out, you help the zoo out, and that you adopt a pet, and it's just Taco is the donkey for Mornings of Mischief. It is the official Mornings of Mischief mascot, and that is all because of Starry Eyed Girl.
Thank you. Yeah, it had to be done as soon as I saw his name was Taco. I was like, oh, it's a sign. And it is not the only animal. I've so far I've adopted a snake for my youngest son. They really want to have a snake. I'm like, no, we're not having any snakes in the house. So this is a compromise. We'll adopt a snake, and we can go and see it, but it is not living here.
And Mark David Tire says, if I make it to the UK, I'm showing up and stealing Doctor Doom while Purple is running Rise and Shine.
Yeah. He will actually do that. He will that. And I dread to think what he's going to do if he ever comes to my house.
Oh God, Mark, bust through the wall. Hey, it's Kool-Aid Man. Oh shit, we love you, Mark.
It'll probably involve something to do with caramel and nipples.
Oh God. That's something I haven't heard about in a while. Caramel encrusted bat nipples.
Yeah, this is where we lose the chat now because nobody knows what we're talking about. What's really funny is when he turns up in other streams that I do, and nobody else knows what he's going on about. He's like, who is this person?
And why are they talking about caramels and nipples?
Especially when he pretends he's George Clooney as well.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mark. I'm sorry. Caramel and nipples, not caramel. Caramel. And demonetized. Yes. Sorry. Thank you. Believe it or not, we probably already got demonetized just for talking bad about Jody. You wouldn't believe how crazy it has gotten. Pretty much every day I'm fighting. They're like, no, you can't be monetized. This video can't be monetized. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to fight that. And every day, a couple days after, oh no, you're cool. We're sorry. We don't know why, but yeah, your video's available for advertising. And I'm like, guys, we didn't talk about anything on your do not talk about list. We didn't talk about the coof. We didn't talk about your crap. We didn't talk about anything. We didn't talk about the president of the United States. We didn't talk about Boris Johnson. Just for using these names, they're probably going to be like, no, you can't have this video up.
Yeah. Oh God, it's getting worse. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a constant fight of, guys, what the hell? What did we do? What did we do that's so bad, that's so evil? We get on and we talk about the things we love. We talk about TV shows. We talk about each other. Hell, we talk about each other more than we talk about TV shows. And it's absolutely maddening. It is maddening, and it is sad that I love this platform. I love this platform because it introduced me to you. It introduced me to Purple. It introduced me to Mark. It introduced me to Chris. It introduced me to a Dig Outlaw. It introduced me to all these wonderful people that are so great. Yet they're constantly fighting us.
Yeah. And I think it's only going to get worse as well. I think once they've got the power, they don't like to relinquish control, do they?
Mark says George Clooney is a major fan of Starry and started dipping his nipples in caramel in some bizarre admiration towards her. Huh.
If only.
Darth Poppy says so.
One day I shall meet George Clooney, and it will be a very awkward conversation.
How are your nipples, love? Sticky icky. Sticky.
But now people have got this wrong impression that I really like the film Batman and Robin, and I don't. I really don't.
What, you don't like Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze? I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow. Dun 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 dun. And the polar bear slippers.
God, don't, please. You'll trigger me. I was really, Poison Ivy is one of my favourite characters, and I was so excited when it came out. I remember being, I felt like it was Uma Thurman as well. I know, like, what's this? Such a disappointment.
They almost tried to be 60s Batman, and it just didn't work. And it's
No.
not going to work with George Clooney. I thought Uma was the best part of that movie. Uma and Arnold were the two best parts.
She kept it watchable. Yeah, George is the worst Batman. I mean, I was talking to my friend Blue Bonnet Hovian a couple of weeks ago, and she's revisited Batman Forever, and she's got a whole new appreciation for it. And I actually don't mind Batman Forever. I actually like Val Kilmer's Batman. I thought that I don't think he was the worst thing in it. There's other things that I didn't like Tommy Lee's Harvey Dent, but yeah, I thought Val Kilmer wasn't bad.
And Snow Furry, with a $2 Canadian super chat. I'm just shaking my head here. Snow Furry. Starry and I hit the town for a blaze. Always a time. Thank you. Thank you, Steven. I don't know what you're talking about, Loki. Holy caramel bat nips.
Yeah. Hello, Jester. Lovely to see you.
Thank you, Kendra. Thank you, Kendra. Shockwave. I think they were trying to capture the campiness of Adam West days. Yeah, they were. They definitely were.
Yeah.
They definitely were.
The problem was they took it too seriously, and you've got to be tongue in cheek with it, and you can't take it seriously. Yeah.
Holy shit! Abu Nas, my brother from another mother.
Abu, hello.
$10 super chat says, "Love to the chat. Salute to my bro Loki, who's a stand-up guy. I'm at work, so I can't stay about to head to a meeting. Hope all have a great day. Starry-eyed between us, honey. You already know."
Oh,
thank you so. Thank you so very much, Abu Nas. Do I have? You know what I do? I have a skull that is fitting, brother. Thank you so very much for the $10 super chat, Abu Nas. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. Skull!
Oh!
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother.
I love that.
And Cage Universe Loki with $2 Canadian super chat attacking that bat Steven, not in my universe. Thank you so much, Cage Universe Loki, one of the other Lokis. And Mexican Iron Man with $4.99 super chat. Wait a minute. Caramel. What if my nipples do I put the caramel on, and for who, for when? Giggity.
I'll tell you later, Mike. We'll do that after the stream.
Oh, and Abu Nas with a follow-up. Love you guys in the chat. Hope you all are doing well this morning. Hate not being able to hang because of work, but I'll check the playback. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. Didn't like Jim Carrey as the Riddler, too close to a parody of Gorson. I did though. I did. I thought it was good.
I didn't mind him. I prefer Jim Carrey to Tommy Lee. I was really disappointed in his portrayal. But I do think Batman Forever deserves a bit more love. It's a weird hill to die on.
That's a weird love. I thought the villains in both those movies were great. You had Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. I thought he was great. You had Jim Carrey as the Riddler. I thought he was great. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's afraid of the big black bat? I thought
really well as well. Were you in that film, Loki?
I thought that I liked it. I liked Arnold, and as Mr. Freeze. I thought he was campy enough that it worked. He was having fun. Obviously, it's going to be a cold night in Gotham. You
really enjoyed doing that.
Yeah, Jester of Sin, joygasm. Oh my god!
I do. I enjoyed it at the time. I enjoyed it at the time because I was still a kid. But yeah, it's when you compare it to other films. But yeah, it's okay. It's still, to be honest, I would take Batman Forever and Batman and Robin over anything now. Over
Yes.
current Doctor Who and Star Wars and Star Trek Discovery and all.
Yeah. Now, you've got the sparkly vampire Batman about to make the scene, and he's been working out. I thought he didn't have to work out. I thought he
Yeah.
didn't. I'm not going to
Yeah.
work out for this role. I'm not going to the gym for this role. I'm not doing it. I'm a star, damn it, and I should be able to will my body into shape. I'm a sparkly
Yeah.
vampire. We don't have to work out.
Yeah, he didn't do himself any favors, but you're right, he can act. I do think he might be a good Bruce Wayne, but I'm not convinced about the Batman stuff. We didn't need another Batman film. Well, we did. The Batman film we need is Ben Affleck.
Yeah, the Batman film we need is the one with Ben Affleck. I completely agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I loved watching him kick ass in Batman versus Superman. I thought him kicking ass was some of the best parts of those movies.
And I like to see an older Batman. I get, we've had the origin story.
We've had year one over and over and over again. We've had year one.
It's same with Spider-Man as well, and it's just let's move. Tell a different story. There's plenty of stories out there that you could tell.
And Pottery's popping. Oh no, boiling acid! Like regular acid isn't bad enough. Now they have to boil it.
It sounds like a Dr. Evil punishment. And get the boiling acid.
I want sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their heads. Oh, I'm very badly burnt. If you could send someone down to. Oh, hello. Thank you. My leg is severely broken. It smells like almonds. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love those movies just for some of the stupid shit like that. And it's very badly burned. Send someone down and kill him.
Yeah, I want to watch them again.
Oh, God, I've got to watch I've got to watch. Oh my god, I can't think of his name now. Austin Powers. I gotta watch the Austin Powers movies again.
Yeah, I thought the first one's still my favorite. I think.
Yeah,
but there is some good lines and some good scenes in the others.
Mrs. Kensington. Mm-hmm. And then he gets his teeth fixed at the end of the movie. You're like, oh my god. It's the 60s, baby. Yeah. Mr. Buck Bacharach. Don't get me started. I can quote that whole fucking movie. Open a can of Zip It.
Yeah, we need to do a watch along.
God, okay, Purple. Add Austin Powers to the movie night. Yeah. Add Austin Powers to the list. I don't know when we'll watch it. We might watch it. I don't know, but we got to add Austin Powers to the list of movies. The Crow. We're gonna watch The Crow for October.
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah. So The Crow is one of my favorite movies, and it all happens on Devil's Night, and some mischief maker around here was born on Devil's Night.
Oh, interesting.
That
would be.
Right now, people are like, Devil's fucking Night. Oh my god. So January, we'll do Boss for January. All right, you heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
Austin Powers, he's the man for you. We'll be in January. Come, Mr. Bigglesworth.
Speaking of Mr. Bigglesworth, I have a new kitty. Got nothing to do with it. Well, I lost my current kitty, Celine. I lost her at the beginning of June. So that wasn't a very good time. It came out of the blue as well. I mean, it's never easy anyway.
No.
But yeah, I can't do without a kitty. I need something to care for. So yeah, I went to the rescue shelter, and I've got a new one. She's called Tipsy,
Oh,
and she's
Tipsy.
a tuxedo cat. She's black and white and very cheeky. And yeah, she's keeping me busy, definitely.
Oh, you're gonna have to show us pictures.
I will do it.
You're gonna have to share pictures.
Yes, you'll be spammed with kitty pictures.
And with kitty pictures. Oh my lord. I had a I don't know if you knew I had a God, I can't. My brain is not functioning.
You're not had enough
well this
coffee.
morning. A hamster. I had a hamster. I had a hamster named Freya, and she passed away. She passed away last year. That sucks. I hate losing pets. I hate losing pets. And Freya was a little rescue because she was going to get thrown out. She was going to get thrown in the dumpster, and I was like, "You are not throwing that damn hamster in the dumpster." It's not happening. So I took it and took care of her. And I absolutely love taking care of her.
Oh, that's lovely.
Script Doctor's Live says, I can't do without the kitty quote of the week.
I'm glad you said kitty and not another word. Well, I don't know what to say to that. You bamboozled me.
Basil Expedition. Name a cat Basil.
Basil,
Expedition. Yes, Basil. Mr. Bigglesworth. If I get a cat, I'll have to name it. Well, I was thinking about getting a ferret. Believe it or not, guys. I was thinking about getting a ferret. So that would have been a cool name, Mr. Bigglesworth. Come, Mr. Bigglesworth.
Yeah, I can imagine you doing that. I can imagine the ferret following you, like, obeying the command.
As long as it's not like a hairless ferret, I'm not gonna shave all the hair off. It's gotta have hair. But yeah, sitting in my chair in the morning, you stroke it, the ferret, love it. We all need kitty sometimes. Yes, a little kitty. Yes, start small. We all need a little bit sometimes.
Ferrets smell though.
They do. They do. There are ways. Okay, number one, you get a male. You don't get a female. The females have a much stronger scent. But there are ways to keep the male from doing it, but you don't get that sac removed because that sac keeps infection and all kinds of stuff from happening. Okay. So you don't get the smell sac removed, but there are ways to keep the smell sac from smelling. So you gotta know what you're doing. And yeah, purple-back hairless ferret would look so wrong. Absolutely no. Yeah.
I love our conversations. Anybody tuning in now? Ferrets?
A hairless ferret? Loki, what are you really talking about? Oh, Hope Butterflies isn't listening. Loki getting a ferret. Yeah. I am very much a dog person, but I don't think I could get away with that here. I don't think they would be okay with that. I think they'd be okay with a house pet. But if I get a dog, I'm going to get a Rottweiler and name it Porthos and be like, ha ha, Mirror Archer.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Mirror Archer. Porthos hasn't had his dinner yet. I wouldn't make him angry. Porthos hasn't had his dinner yet.
Yes. You wouldn't like him when he's angry.
That's right. Oh, shit. Caramel nips to hatless ferrets. Yep, it's a Loki stream.
Yeah. We've covered all bases here, haven't we?
Mr. Brigglesworth, Breaker of Chains, Cthulhu's Doom, Hero to the Free, and so on and so forth. Yes, absolutely. The Breaker of Chains, the Cthulhu's Doom.
You'd have to put all of that on though, so when he had to take him to the vet, he'd have to read all that off.
Yes. The Destroyer of Worlds. Yes, Mr. Bigglesworth, the Breaker of Chains, the Destroyer of Worlds, Cthulhu's Doom, Hero to the Free, and so on and so forth.
You're here for your 10 a.m. appointment.
How could I not name a Rottweiler bull stag?
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah, but you might have to name it Gozer. Come, Gozer. Gozer the Gozerian that
Oh
Trapod has
yeah.
got. Uh, are you the gatekeeper? No! Get out of my head,
Oh,
you crazy
I never
lady.
want to watch Ghostbusters. Now you've said that.
Yeah, I was watching. God, what was I watching? I was watching this really cool documentary about how they made it, and I had no idea they made that movie in 11 months. That really, from
Oh.
when they wrote the script, Harold
Mhm.
Ramey and Dan Aykroyd, they both went out to Martha's Vineyard, and
Right.
Dan Aykroyd had a house out there. It was
Mhm.
them and the executive producer, and they literally wrote that script in 2 weeks. And then, of course, it went through rewrites. But this is in 11 months. So, at
Mhm.
starting in day one is when they went out to the vineyard to write this
Yeah.
thing, and from then they had 11 months to make that movie. That includes special effects, that
Wow.
includes everything. And there's all sorts of stuff you had no idea that they even left like half the people that made that movie got left
Mhm.
out of the credits. They
Oh,
just didn't
look at
have it.
that.
They were
Mhm.
like, we don't have enough room in the credits. We can't run the credits that long, so we're not going to put them in there. And the
Wow.
Ivan Reitman took an ad out in the paper and
Mhm.
thanked all of the people that weren't listed in the credits. He was like, listen, these are all the people that got left out of the credits. We love you guys. Thank you for helping us make this movie and
Yeah.
doing the special effects and being stuntmen and doing this and that. And it was like, I was like, damn. And
Okay,
how,
I had no idea. So did they rectify that then, like on the
no,
DVD and stuff?
no,
No.
they never, no, the credits are still
Mm.
the credits.
Wow.
Cleaning up the town. Yes, that is what it's called. It's called Cleaning Up the Town. Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
Um,
cool. I'll look out for that.
Look out for that. It is a wonderful documentary about how the Ghostbusters, how they made that movie, and there's so much in there that like I never knew. The 11-month thing just being like that's one of the smallest things. You don't even think about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
How they basically they created a special effects house
Mhm.
just for this movie. Literally, they took guys
Wow.
from ILM and other special effects houses, and they made their own house to do this movie.
Wow.
The Slimer is John Belushi. You find that out, Slimer, because John
I did.
Belushi
Yeah.
passed
I
away.
had. Yeah. I did hear that. Yeah.
So they talk about
Yeah.
all of that. They talk about
Yeah.
how he's the fifth Ghostbuster that nobody knows about is Slimer.
Yeah.
I was like, I'd love that. I love shit like
Mhm.
that. I'd heard that, but I didn't know. Is that just a rumor? Is that something that was
Yeah.
real? Or
It's
hear
nice
Dan?
to know. It's nice to know. Like it's been confirmed.
Yeah, to hear Dan Aykroyd talk about that. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
like, wow, I love that. I really do because I really like John Belushi. So.
Yeah.
But we are almost out of time. We have talked. We
Oh
have
my
sat here and talked
gosh.
for an
Wow.
hour, guys. The Starry, you have got to come back, and we have to do this again. We have missed you
Definitely.
so much. I know you've been busy, and I
Mhm.
know that life is crazy, and you've been busy.
Yes.
But thank you so much for taking the time to
Oh,
be here
thank
today.
you. Thank
We
you for
have
having me on.
absolutely positively missed having you around. And I would love to get you on a panel and talk something. We got to do something.
Yeah, we'll do something. Yeah, but
You
yeah,
know,
hopefully I'm gonna have more free time now. The kids are back at school.
if
So yeah.
they do completely tank this Lord of the Rings series,
Mhm.
which I'm hearing that's exactly what they're going to do. I am going to cover it because I love
Mhm.
Tolkien. I mean, guys, I
Yes.
love Tolkien above everything. You think I'm Star Trek, you think I'm Star Wars, you think all these things. No, Loki is Tolkien.
Mhm.
Loki loves Tolkien. Loki read The Lord of the Rings when he was a kid. He read The Hobbit. He loves The Hobbit.
Mhm.
I've got a Hobbit book here that's worth like $400 because it's just so rare, and it's
Oh
like a
my
kid's
god.
book. It's like a kid's book of all
Mhm.
things.
Yeah.
So, I'd love to have you back on. Love to have you.
Oh,
Come back.
definitely. Yes, I'll be back. I'll definitely be back.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the super
Cool.
chats. You guys all keep the fires of Valhalla burning bright. We will be back tomorrow for some more mornings of mischief. But until then, everyone, be excellent. to each other.
Bye, everybody.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.